So this guy is just the latest example of how far down the rabbit hole I've gone on this Predator thing. I didn't watch any of the movies except for the first one. The first one is truly iconic to me. I remember all of the characters in it. Wish more were made as action figures. Unfortunately, they were not. So I was slow to come around to this line, real slow. I started off with Dutch. Dutch was the only figure I had from this line at all for quite some time. And then, yeah, I don't remember why, because it didn't even appeal to me. I think it's because I didn't have anything else I wanted, but, I got, a couple other ones. They didn't hate, but didn't necessarily like. So I didn't think I was going to go down this rabbit hole, but then slowly but surely, you just see one or two here and one or two there, and then before you know it, you're like, oh my goodness, maybe I do have to get these things. And then, yeah, you get one that really has the articulation that you like, because what these things are really good for is look, right? But if it's got the articulation you like as well, I mean, then it's just one of those figures that you're like, all right, sold, big time. I'm loving it because it's got everything you need, right? Instead of just one thing or the other. And there's too many figures out there that I think give you one thing or the other. And maybe there's some examples of that in this line, but some of the things that they're doing here are just spectacular. I mean, I've got a few others. I think the start of the rabbit hole itself, as I mentioned, was Dutch. So big fan of Arnold Schwarzenegger's role in that movie. Iconic. Yeah, so he, like I said, I had him for a while before I got anything. And the very first one I picked up did not sell me on the line at all. In fact, it kind of turned me off because although it's got the look, it's got, some good accessories. There was nothing bad about the figure whatsoever, but the shoulders just pissed me off because they have the shoulder pads going on there. And I hate those. God, I hate them because it won't allow for the shoulders to flare up as much as you'd like. So that caused me some consternation. Because of that, I didn't buy another one for quite some time. When I finally did, I got this guy specifically because he did not have shoulder pads. Um, yeah, and it gave me the figure that I wanted because it had all the articulation. But however, the naked look is a little limiting when it comes to the photo opportunities, etc. So I still didn't have the best of both worlds, so to speak. I didn't necessarily have a great look for continuation of anything, but one particular type, or maybe a fight scene or something like that. So walking through the store one day, and in a display case I saw the guy that I think really kind of sparked my imagination. I'm like, all right, that's cool. I've never seen this one before. I don't know if it's a real character, a real figure, or I'm sorry, it's obviously a real figure. I don't know if it's a real character, whether it's just some money making opportunity. And truly, I couldn't care less. This look is spectacular. Great accessories. Don't even know its name. Couldn't care less. I'm gonna call him Highlight. Yeah, just go with that. So that's when I knew it started to get bad. I'm like, all right, so now I have to find more of these figures, and I have. Like anybody in a good rabbit hole, you're gonna find other things that you want. In this case, I found this guy. I'm like, all right, so this guy, why can't I find all of them? Because God, this is exactly what I want. I want the whole team of these guys. Unfortunately, easier said than done because you'll have to pay an arm and a leg for them because you can only get them in customs. An unfortunate fact, but it is a fact because I don't know why. But they only made Dutch and Hawkins. But even though Hawkins died pretty quickly, an iconic character by every at least by my estimation. So um, definitely had to get him. And then most recently, I've picked up a couple more, including that laser shot. But the one that really I think was like, wow. my God, what is that thing? Was this guy? He barely even fits in the shot. Let me adjust his legs a little bit, see if I can do that. Plus, I'll have to adjust the camera, plus his feet, because he's just huge, but just incredible. Didn't even know this guy existed. Like I said, this is the armored assassin. Let's see if I can get him posed up here for just a second. Not the easiest thing with his feet being the way they are, but oh my God, talk about a beast and a half. But it's just incredible. Great look. Few accessories, but they're tight. They are really, really nice. And I'm like, oh God, the rabbit hole is getting so deep. And most recently I picked up the laser shot, and then I also got myself another Dutch. This is the Muddy Dutch. You know, just in case. Whatever. Yeah. So really, really liking this line. I've got the Jungle Hunter coming. How far down this rabbit hole can I go? You know, what's the top of the line? What's supreme? What are the grails in this line? Drop me a comment. Let me know, because I obviously have no idea whatsoever, but I'm certainly liking everything about the line that I see. Great accessories, great looks. You know, limited, I guess, in some ways, because at least I don't know the human characters of any others. And maybe they don't exist. Who knows? But I don't know. Let me know what you think. For me, this is a rabbit hole that's going to get deep. I can just tell. I'm going to be opening Vasquez from Alien and throwing her in there. I'm going to include the Alien Rhino, what I should also do a review on, because that's also another rabbit hole that's just starting that looks awesome. Yeah. So that's me just hearing my psychosis. So tell me what you think. Let me know what the grails are, because I do not know. I really would appreciate it. Something to be on the lookout for. All right. Peace.